Hi, it's Beata, and today I would like to show you another deck that I have bought in this one big auction that I'm talking pretty much in every video recently. But I'm so excited and so happy about it because there are a few different decks that I have I thought I'll never use, or I thought I'll never have, but it's so exciting. And this time it is the Marseille. It is funny thing about the Marseille for me because I really couldn't understand those cards. I had in the past some the full de Marseille deck, but I wasn't very into them. But for quite some time I'm watching one of the YouTube channel which has really inspired me, and this is the channel called Tarot Map, and it's held by Kasia, and I'll put the link down below because I highly recommend it for you to visit this channel. She's putting great videos and put a lot of inspiring informations over there as well. But she, in a way, she has convinced me to look in the Marseille Tarot in a little bit different way. So I am not scared that much anymore, and I'm not feeling that, you know, I will reject those cards. But maybe it's because this deck is only the major arcana. It is much bigger. Let's look at my rather big Rider-Waite. But it is this deck is much bigger, but lucky for me it is only the major arcana, and I think it's a good start for me, and I will look at them in a different way. But thanks to Kasia, it is made by Los Carabeo. It is it says here Italy 2008, but thanks to Kasia, I have got more, I have seen more videos, more informations about the Marseille deck or decks, and now I can notice differences in a few decks, even though they look similar when you will look at them at the first time. But I'm not quite sure if I'm not mistaken, but I think it was the Sun card. When in this deck it is what, 10, 11 drops of flames, flame drops in here. When I have seen in another it was 13. So I hope I haven't mixed this with the moon, but I have seen one video when there were more of those flame drops, or the sun drops, however you can call it. So already now I'm starting to notice some differences, and this is nice because then the Marseille maybe will start to talk to me. Anyway, let's start from the back, and I like the backs very much. They are very floral, very it looks like the deck is very old, and it's nice that I like that it's not totally white, it's just this creamy colors on the edge as well. Maybe this will be the first deck I will trim, because I have seen so many videos that the people are trimming the decks or their decks, but to be honest, I was always afraid to ruin my own, but maybe this will be the first one. Nevertheless, it is really nice backs. It's not reversible, so yeah, just for the information. The cardstock, it's not very thick, therefore it's rather nice feeling to use. And I think, as for me, when I'm not so into the Marseille, I think it's a good first impression. So let's hope I will be able to use it more and to get more out of it, and to study it more, because that's the important thing. But again, thanks to Kasia, I know there are several different versions of this, so I think it's really nice to be able to notice some of the differences. Well, I will just quickly go through. This is the full. It's here. It's in 4 different languages. It's the Magician. It's pretty much the image from the box. Here's the High Priestess. The Emperor. Maybe it's not the Emperor, it's the Empress. I was just looking at the Emperor in here. So, yeah, this is the Empress, this is the Emperor. This is the Pope. the Lovers. It is very interesting deck for me because I have never used the Marseille before. So the Chariot. Number 8 is Justice in this deck. This is the Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, but it's this is the Force, the Strength. Yeah, it has many names, but as Kasia also explained, they are very basic colors in those the Marseille decks, and I think it might be actually rather interesting to read them, to see what kind of statement they can give me. This is the Hangman. This is the Death. As I have also heard many times, this was the first deck. These were the first cards. So I think it's nice to go back to the origin, if I can put it like this. This is the Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. This is the Moon. The Judgment. Oh, I have mixed it. This is, yeah, exactly. It was supposed to be here. The Sun, the Judgment, and the World. And recently I like to compare the first and the last card, the beginning and the end. It's actually kind of interesting to compare these two. I'm using also this deck for another reason. I'm finding two different methods of calculating my month card. And where it is? Here is the Devil and the Star. And since they are two different methods, they are two different cards. I'm pulling from several other decks, like for example, this is the cards from the Osho. These are the cards from the Telema Tarot. So I have even somewhere over there in the Egyptian. So I'm trying to calculate. I'm calculating in two different methods, and I'm making a lot of notes every single month just to see which of the methods is the maybe not the best, but it's more accurate. Which of them I can use in the future. I think it is actually very interesting research. But these are rather large cards, and when they are standing in one of my bookshelves, they are very visible, and every time I'm passing by, I'm looking at them. So it is really great to look at this card. So this is another way of me getting familiar with the Marseille Tarot. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll definitely put the link to Kasia Tarot Map, and I also recommend another YouTube channel. It's called Sacred Seed. It's Elle from Sacred Seed, and she's also talking quite a lot about the Marseille decks. So I really highly recommend it. Thank you very much, and take care. Bye bye.